everyone. Today our group will be presenting our CS35L final project for Carl's discussion 1A. Our project is Bruin Dictionary. Bruin Dictionary is brought to you by Team Eggshell, named after Professor Egger and the shell scripting we learned in his class. I'm Tiana.
I'm Anthony.
I'm Con.
I'm Raina.
I'm Sonia.
I'm Will.
And our team is also wearing matching black shirts for extra points. During our presentation, we'll take you through 5 sections for an in-depth analysis of our project. First, a high-level overview. Second, how we implemented the fundamental features required by Eggert's project specs on the website. Third, our additional 3 distinct features. Fourth, a live demo. And finally, our takeaways from this project. Now that you're familiar with our team and agenda for today, allow me to introduce you to our app. Bruin Dictionary is a crowdsourced online dictionary for UCLA students and alumni, which defines all of the acronyms, slang words, and traditions associated with being a Bruin. On the website, users can conveniently search up definitions to UCLA-specific terms that other dictionaries would fail to capture. Urban Dictionary and Merriam-Webster wouldn't know what bomb shelter or a class being Mickey Mouse means, but Bruin Dictionary does. We created this web app in response to the problem that many first years are confused by all of the new lingo they need to learn when they first get to campus. For example, as a first year, if your friend asks you to meet at the YRL, you might not know where to go. Instead of putting yourself in an uncomfortable situation by asking them, what is a YRL? You can search up YRL on Bruin Dictionary to find out that it stands for the Charles Young Research Library and save yourself any unnecessary embarrassment. Bruin Dictionary helps people to find UCLA's words like YRL and many others through our key features: search, sort, add, edit, and like dislike, which my other teammates will go into depth about later. That being said, this web app is not limited to just students. It's designed for anyone curious about UCLA lingo, including alumni, professors, and prospective students. Here's a brief summary of all of the technologies we use to build Bruin Dictionary. I'll just highlight a few important ones: React and JS Firebase for user authentication and our database, Tailwind and NextUI for CSS styling, and we also used Figma as an industry standard for our branding.
Now we will go into some of the fundamental and distinct features of our application, starting with the ability to create an account. So to address security concerns, we've set up a user authentication system where users must log in or sign up for an account before they can post a term on Bruin Dictionary. On the login page, users can log in with Google, Facebook, or just plain email and password. If a user doesn't already have an account, they can choose to create one by clicking sign up.
Users can meaningfully search through server-side data by either clicking the term on the card or using search bar. Once you either enter the search term, it will update URL search param and the page will pass the term to the data query to find the matching term. The search bar provides autocomplete and displays matching term through dropdowns. This enables the user to query conveniently on the front end.
Another dynamic feature we added is allowing users to post new definitions. Only users who are signed in and have been authorized can post. After the user enters a term, definition, example, and optional tags, the user is redirected to the newly created definitions page, which shows the most up-to-date information from the database.
User can sort definitions based on likes and creation date. This also updates URL search param, and such condition will also be passed to the query parameter.
Users also can edit or delete their definitions, and only users who own the definition can edit or delete them. Inside the database, each definition knows which user it belongs to. Once the user chooses to edit or delete their post, they are met with a confirmation modal that lets them confirm their choice.
Users can have access to their profile page by clicking the avatar button at the top of the screen. On this page, users can see their username, email, and all the posts that they created.
Our next feature is like and dislike, in which users can like and dislike other users' definition posts. The users' like and dislike interactions are stored in Firebase so that each user can only like or dislike a post once.
Another distinct feature that we have is default profile photos. So if a user chooses to sign up with email and password, they'll be given a random bare profile photo. Otherwise, if they sign up with Google and already have a profile picture, then they get to keep the one that they have.
Allow me to now give you a live demo of our app. So as you can see here, here is our Bruin Dictionary landing page. I'm going to navigate to the user authentication page where you can log in through Google, Facebook, or with email. Since we don't have an account yet, I'm going to navigate to the sign up page and create an email. I'm going to do joebruin@gmail.com. And then I'm also going to attempt to create a weak password, 1234. Our system checks that our password is strong enough so that hackers aren't able to hack into accounts. So now I'm going to create a stronger password and sign up. Here is our user page, and I'm going to navigate to the add entry page where I can add any term. I'm going to select Eggert, but you can also optionally type in any term that you want. For the definition, I'm just going to add my favorite professor on campus. And then you can also add an example explaining how to use the term. Eggert is my best friend. Also, you can add an optional list of comma-separated tags. So here I'm just going to add professor. Upon posting, you land to a page with all your posts. Now I'm going to navigate back to the home page where I can see a bunch of other responses and entries that other users have posted. We have the option to sort. Automatically, by default, it sorts by most liked, but you can also choose to sort by most recent. Here's my most recent post that I just created, so it's at the very top. I have the option to edit or delete a post. So as you can see here, I can edit my post and update it, which will change it. And I'm unable to edit other features, other posts, because I didn't create those posts. I'm only able to edit my posts. If I click on Eggert, I can see other related Eggert terms within this definition right here. Optionally, I can also use the search bar to search for any term, which will do the same functionality. For each post, I can like and dislike only one time. Now I'm going to navigate back to the profile page where you can see the automatically generated profile there, and it also displays my created posts and my liked posts. Our app supports both light and dark mode for styling, and it is also compatible with web and mobile CSS. Sorry, not CSS, compatibility. So here is mobile, and yeah.
Now I'll go over some challenges we faced during development. During our onboarding phase, we needed to familiarize ourselves with new libraries such as Tailwind, NextUI, and React Query. There was also a learning curve in implementing user authentication and communicating with our backend in Firebase. Our next set of challenges was during the building phase of our project, where we had difficulties mutating existing definition entries in Firebase. When trying to store user IDs to track users' past liked and disliked posts, we had issues with syncing the like counters with the mutated data. And lastly, we had trouble hosting our app on Netlify due to deployment issues, such as figuring out the build command and hosting our project directory.
Here are 3 future improvements. First, comment. As an additional interactive social feature, users would be able to comment on posts and reply to other comments to increase social engagement. Second, share. Users would be able to send a link to a post through a share button to drive more traffic to a website. Third, add to list. Users would be able to save posts to lists through the add to list button. List of saved definitions would appear on a user's profile. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Carl.
Thank you, Carl.